Good morning, you rotten degenerates. Today I was coming to you from the mountains of La Cordillera Central in the Dominican Republic. We're at an elevation of about 5,000 feet. Climate similar to that of the Northern California coast. It's very pleasant, okay? Not too hot, not too cold. The guy's running a generator down there. Driving me fucking bonkers, but what can you do? It looks like someone set fire to that little plot right there, maybe to clear it out, maybe it was an accident, who knows? But we got a lot of interesting stuff going on, okay? Got this endemic juniper, Juniperus gracilior. So got some of those planted Hesperocyprus lusitanica from Mexico. And you just, whole cast of wonderful cloud forest species. This climate is so unlike the climate down below. We got a little island effect going on, okay? The stuff that's growing here, much of it could not grow at lower elevations where it's hot and humid, okay? So the cloud forest is kind of acting like a little island here. What are you doing? You coming to vet me, huh? Or you want some food? Now, anyway, just on the side of the road, okay, in a cloud forest, we got yet another endemic cloud forest salvia, okay? This is Salvia turquemii. And here's the inflorescences right there. Okay, obviously evolved hummingbird pollination. Look at those anthers. Split open, you got your two stamens. Remember, they got that lever mechanism because they are a salvia. Got your opposite leaves. Now this is a plant that would not do too well, I assume, in a hotter climate. As is the same for most of these cloud forest salvias, I was trying to grow a salvia macrophylla from Ecuador at a warm, humid environment. Sent some seeds to a friend of mine. They didn't do too good. They just rotted and died. It's got to do with the metabolism, of course. And of course, plant metabolism is largely controlled by temperature. But look at these massive bracts. Look at that. These massive bracts just subtending each flower. Do you like the sound of the engines in the background? Massive bracts with the red venation. Oh God, fucking poor dogs. Just see so many raggedy ass dogs. Feel bad for them. And there's those beautiful flowers. What's the, oh, it's kind of scabbard, that foliage. Look at the leaf texture right there. No, not much of a scent to it. Kind of a banger. That's a good one, huh? Oh yeah, look at the head on. Look at those 3 lobes, 3 petals on the bottom right there. And they get relatively tall. You got some down there. You got this guy, which is about, I don't know, 4 foot tall. They could probably get up to 6 or 7 feet. And then right there, you got some planted Hesperocyprus lusitanica, native to Mexico, not native to here, of course. And over there, you got some trash. You got more trash over there. Oh yeah, look at that stuff he's spraying on those crops. What do you think that is? Delicious. You wonder why there's a massive insect extinction going on. Holy shit. Wonder how that'll go down. How much does it take to accumulate in the human body before you start seeing adverse effects? Probably not very much. Here goes some remnant pine forest with your much broader leaved Agave intermixta. Much more broader leaf than the Agaves down below. Antillarum and brevispina. Just a little parcel of pine that never got cleared. Maybe it will one day though. Because they're really moving up here. Oh, what's this? What do we got here? Oh yeah. Looks like a Sapindaceae. Look at those fruits. You see those tiny flowers? The maple family, Sapindaceae. See, the leaves are kind of glabrous and shiny, kind of glandular, kind of waxy. You know, I can't explain to you how pleasant the climate is up here. It's perfect. Doesn't even feel like you're in the lower latitudes. You know, that'd be because we're so goddamn high up. Who put the bag in a tree? Who put Diego? Was that you? Did you put the bag in the tree? Bet you got some nice fungal diversity too. Just don't mistake it for a piece of turd right there. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful specimen of that Salvia turkheimii. Look at it with the background and everything. Look at it, I'm stepping his shit. With the background right there and the mountains. Oh my God, you could put that on postcards to sell it in a gift shop, you know, by the vault toilet. This really is a pretty magnificent species. I do wanna. I mean, Salvia is such a fucking incredible genus, you know. You know, you got the coevolution with hummingbirds for a lot of them. You got the cloud forest thing going on, you know, interesting biogeographical perspective. And you got the bracts. Look at the bracts. That's not even a calyx. Those are just the bracts. You got a bract subtending each flower. Look at this. This agave's got red spines on the margin. It's kind of beautiful, huh? Get you ready for the holidays. Got a whole bunch of them up there. More mature ones. Little island in the sky. So you get your Pinus occidentalis, got agave, salvias, all kinds of good shit. Let's keep moving on, see what we can find. Real quick, I do want to point out the base rock here is just kind of peridotite stuff, okay? It's kind of like almost, it's either a peridotite or like a metabasalt, okay? But it's volcanic. Either way, it's not limestone like we get at the lower elevations, okay? There's been a lot of uplift here, okay? You got that subduction zone to the south, to the southwest, to the east. You get the transform fault to the north. The subduction zones are what's causing all the uplift. When you got an oceanic plate diving down, it's rumpling all that all the central mountain ranges up, kind of like a carpet on a hardwood floor. Now, not inconspicuous here in the scrub, we got what appears to be a little orchid. Oh, it's an epiphyte. Look at it. Look at that massive, massive labellum. That's an interesting one. How about that? You can see there's his leaf blades down there, just growing on the damn. It looks like a dead piece of a dead fern. Agave intermixed and nice. Got your Danthonia back there, that Sapindaceae, the Pinus occidentalis. It's just the most beautiful vista, should you feel inclined to turn around. How high do you think that goes up to? Let's see, you got the Pinus occidentalis with the Tillandsia usneoides in there, the Spanish moss. The Danthonia everywhere. This Pinus occidentalis really fucks me up because it's a 5-needled pine here, but I've seen other spots where it's a 3-needled pine. You know, and it says that in the literature too. It says it can be 3 to 5 needles. So it makes me wonder, well then, you know, is it really all the same species if you got such a phenotypic plasticity, you know? Some nice bark on it. Oh, we got a species of mistletoe on the pines. Order Saint-Eulalie. Could it be Loranthaceae? I guess it could be Viscaceae too. Look at it. Look at it. Let's see what's going on where it's attached by the Hostoria. You really got to look at the Hostoria. Oh, looks like he's got what the shit? It's an odd one, you know. I mean, he's doing some of his own work, but he's certainly stealing, you know, his moisture from the pines. Look, you got another one up there. I'm just gonna snap this guy off to get some good money shots of him. There's the fruits. Oh. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the gelatinous stuff in there. help that seed adhere to the next branch. You know, when it gets shit out by a bird. How about that? Oh yeah, look, with those long ass styles, you could just tell you got a species of Eup. You got a species in a Eupatoriae. Look how long those styles are, like little hairs. Opposite leaves. Opposite branching. You got opposite branching down there. A lot of composites will have opposite branching at the distal end, but not at the proximal end. So you always got to look. Got kind of a pink pigmentation to those veins. And a multi-serried involucre. Nice. How about that? Yeah, look at those massive spikes. Look at that massive spike. That massive inflorescence. I guess it's more of a panicle. A massive panicle. Look at this. You got all the goddamn giant beasts and shit up there. What an impressive agave. This is really, I mean, this guy's really a stunner. Of course, they're just hacking up the forest. Okay, here you go. I filled the stalks of one of these agaves. You can see those developing ovaries. Okay, when you split them open, you can see the phytomelanin of the agave seeds. All agave seeds have those. And only the ones that are producing phytomelanin right now are the ones that got pollinated. The others are duds. The white ones are duds. Check this out too. You actually have some agave, some new pups producing on a stock. And sometimes they do that, you know. But I don't know if those are actually new genetic individuals or if they're just somehow clones. But either way, that's an adaptation to making more of yourself when you're monocarpic and you die soon after flowering. Okay, live fast, bang, then die. That's what the agaves do. You can see they still got the, still even got the stamens attached. All the old sexy parts. But the tepals have fallen off. See, look at the substrate here. Looks like the greenstone. Actually, no, it doesn't. It looks like it might be peridotite. And it's just weathering, it's just breaking away, weathering so easily. Look at a large grain size on it though. Okay, it's nice not to see the limestone anymore. I love limestone, but you know, it does get old when a whole goddamn island, everything you're seeing is growing on it. Nice to see the igneous racks. Igneous and metamorphic. Okay, we're a little bit higher up now, still over a mile. The fact they're growing brassicas here, so that should give you a clue as to what the climate is like. Okay, in California they grow brassicas too, but close to the coast, you know, where it's a milder climate. All right, you can see they got all the plastic greenhouses and what the shit down there. But you know, most pleasant climate probably. Okay, it's like the California coastal climate. Right here we got a beautiful member of the Bromeliads, the catalpa family, the desert willow family, the trumpet flower family. This is a species of tababuya. Look, you see those, look at that, you got all those hairs and trichomes on the lower part of that perianth to direct the pollinator up towards the stamens and the stigma up there. Of course, you got that pinnate leaves. Well, slightly alternate, but for the most part, odd pinnate. Yeah, I bet you get some bees in there too. You get the little nectar guides and whatnot with those striations, but real stunner. Okay, a little bit higher up now. We've stopped at a cliffside. You can see how wet everything is. You got sphagnum moss just coating everything. Okay, nice under canopy of sphagnum. Got your Baccharis, your Glyciniaceae fern, Pine Savannas. Just saw a weird ericoid. Everything is so cool, it's so damp, it's so moist. Got your Danthonia over there. Okay, here we go. There's that ericoid bastard, and here's his flowers down here. Got the sclerophilous leaves with a little bit of scales. Nice texture to them. And there's those flowers. You can see that even a corolla is just covered in orange hairs and glands. And there's the fruit. Still got the style on that fruit. As happens to, you know, as you get with the Ericaceae. There's those fruits. Neotropical blueberries. How about that? Yeah, look at the texture. Look at the texture of those. Covered in those little orange scales. That's a beaut, whatever that is. You know, high elevation, isolated here in a sky island. Certainly wouldn't grow down below. Couldn't stand the heat and humidity. That's a banger. That's what you call a banger. You know, always interesting to see that, you know, new plants appear as you go up. As you go up in elevation. Like this Dendropanax right there. Aureliaceae. Still got your Pine Savannas and Cloud, but we're getting a little bit more ferns too. Thought this damn lichen was a flower at first from far back. That's why I stopped originally. You got all kinds of elaphoglossums. Look at this guy. It's like a damn blue elaphoglossum. I think that's what, I don't know. Maybe it's something I fucking have no idea. Got your usneas and what these shit lichens. Just the diversity is just incredible. Look at this elaphoglossum. Look, so glossy and blue up top, and then flip it over, you could see all those scales. You know, I don't think this is an elaphoglossum. I have no fucking clue. Really interesting fern. Look at all the goddamn scales right there. Oh, okay, this guy's pretty good. This is pretty interesting. Look at those leaves. Talk about an herbivory veteran. Okay, I almost want to, you know, I'm inclined to put this guy in a urticaceae, especially with those kinds of inflorescences. Let's see, actually, maybe this is, you know what, this might be the, got kind of a succulence to the stem right there. Different color. Okay, here we got a species in a Gegeneriaceae, species of Rhytidophyllum. Zygomorphic corolla, glandular, hairy. Look at the leaf texture there. Lamiales is the order there. Flowers coming off, looks like it's done. You know, the whole goddamn thing came off. There's the calyx. Okay, lots of Gegeneriaceae, both native and endemic to the island. You know, and then back on a shady cliff face, a north-facing cliff, you could see that strap fern, that blue strap fern. That is something else. That's a goddamn stunner. The one with the scales on the undersides that I was just showing you. Oh, so nice. You could hear the wind whispering through the pine needles. Now, right here, we got a pretty important plant. This is an endemic. This is an endemic silk tassel in the genus Garrya. Now, we get Garrya all throughout the American Southwest at higher elevations, as well as in coastal California. Famous as silk tassel bush. Oh, look, he's dropping some of his pollen on me. Wind-dispersed pollen, anemophilous, in dioecious plants. We're looking at a male right here. You could see he just jizzed on me a little bit right there. And there's those flowers. Just little tassels. Here's the undersides of the leaves. Do a good once over for leaf texture. And there's the whole plant. You see, they can get upwards about, I don't know, 15 feet tall. Most I've seen are about 8. In the family Garryaceae. Okay, on family. Again, get them in a higher elevation Arizona, Utah, Nevada, northern Mexico. You get quite a few species in the genus in California. There you go, Garrya fadinii, Hispaniolan endemic. Okay, now here's another cloud forest banger. Oh. In another wind dispersed guy too, okay? In an order Fagales, in a family Miracaceae, This is Mirica. Now, I believe they placed it in the genus Morella. Mirica picardae. And those little red things, those are his, will look to be staminate flowers. Getting ready to go off and just dump out their pollen. Most holly-shaped leaves, or holly, you know, kind of looking like a holly because they get the dentate margins and whatnot. You can see just thick duff on the ground. And again, this is a high elevation plant here. You're not going to find this down at the lowlands, okay? Climate of the California coast right here. Beautiful. Beautiful, sunny. Got the bag of trash over there by the tree. www.bagoftrash.com. Just ferns, the dendropanax, the pines, all this shit. Great. Just a fucking wonderful, you know, wonderful stroll through the cloud forest. Probably a mycorrhizal too. You know, as is most of the fagales. The order of oaks. Now this guy is not wind dispersed pollen. Okay, this is one of the infamous melastomes. Melastomataceae. As you could tell by those three veins of subparallel venation, glossy leaves, no indumentum on the underside. Okay, pretty glabrous. Oh, here's this grass again. It's another interesting grass, higher elevation grass. Isacne rigidifolia. Very stiff. You can see it's got the little pink inflorescence sending up right there. It's a native. It's a nice native grass. Okay, almost looks like some sort of tropical conifer with those leaf blades. You got your Danthonia over here. This is a pretty cool genus of fern, especially in the neotropics. See, this one's got the spiny damn stems. And look at that color when it's coming out. Oh, Danthonia, everybody. Yeah, I have not been seeing. Oh no, you got bromeliads up there. I was just gonna say I haven't been seeing bromeliads, just the usnea. Maybe it's a little too cold, but you got your bromeliads. Oh yeah, there was some good stuff down there by that cliff, especially in the shade. It's where that tongue fern was growing, that little strapper and the blue one. Damn, look at all the mistletoes up on that tree. Look at it. Okay, and still a little bit higher up, we got an interesting lycophyte up there. Real, it almost looks like a Hupersia of some kind. We got our, seen this guy already. In a different location, further down a mountain. Nice orchid. Creating a little chapel. And it, you know, to get to whoever pollinates them. Doesn't smell though, so who knows what method he's using to get his guys in there. You can of course hear all the frogs and shit higher up. There's that who purrs. Real old lineage right here. What's the spores doing in there? Can you see him? Oh yeah. This whole hillside is just, you know, just covered in ferns. Bryophytes. Oh. Could it be a blechnum? Blech. Now, of course, since we're in a cloud forest, we got to have a species of Fuchsia. Hummingbird-pollinated, obviously. Look at that red tubular flower. Own a Graciated evening primrose family. Same family as Onathera. Got two species here. Got this big leaf bastard. And then look at this guy. There's that interesting bastard. Because now, you know, we're higher up. We're inside Valle Nuevo National Park. And this guy's, you know, he's everywhere. that texture to that leaf. Yeah, I'm gonna go with urticaceae right there. Got our begonia. Look at it. Juicy leaves, juicy leaves. But then there's that other species of, got another species right there. I have to put the camera down to climb up there. Look how small the leaves are on this. Okay, shimmied up that cliff. Was a little sketchy, little dirty, little muy sucio and wet. But we did, oh my God, look at the backsides of these leaves. So we got smaller leaves, and we got long-ass peduncles too. Look how long those peduncles are. There's that inferior ovary, that little bowling pin-shaped thing above the flower. Now this is a genus that has co-evolved with hummingbirds, I believe, throughout its entire history. Neotropical. Look at it. Look at it. Let's get a nice shot of those undersides again. Oh my God. Oh, that's nice. Now that is a goddamn bromeliad. That's a nice looking tillandsia there. Look at that. With those pendant inflorescences. That's gonna be another hummingbird-pollinated plant right there. Doesn't look like the flowers are quite open yet, but it's just sticking to that pine. Just anchored with those roots. Okay, so now we're at about 8,000 feet. And it's a little chilly, even. There's that area again. There's some of those fruits. Now this, what you're seeing right here is basically an open pine savanna dominated by the grass Danthonia domingensis. So if I can step without breaking my ass, which seems, it does actually seem a little tricky to do because the terrain is not even. So just got to walk slowly and kind of feel it out, beforehand. Now, who's this guy? We got yet another species of Baccharis. Certainly feels like it. Kind of glandular foliage. Different shape to those leaves, too. There's the fruits right there. It's a female. Remember, these whole genus is dioecious. It's fucking might step in a pothole. How many coyote bushes can you take? What do we got here? Oh, looks like yet another Lyonia. This might just be the one we was looking at down away. That flower hasn't opened yet, but it's got that same scaly texture to it. High elevation ericoids. You got that cladonia lichen just all over the ground. Look at that. That Danthonia acts like a sponge, just, holding all the water in. Okay, creating the habitat. It's kind of the base of the ecosystem here. This little grass. Okay, now here's another genus some of you in North America are probably familiar with. This is a species of holly in a genus Ilex. Same genus as yerba mate. Wonder if this plant contains caffeine. Probably does. You also get Ilex vomitoria. You get a bunch of Ilex on the, in the southeast. Look at the little dentate margins on the leaves. There's the fruits. This is probably, ethnobotanically, this was probably a very important plant at Taino in the Arawaks. And it's just right at home here in this savanna. And see, look at this. You could see at the base of it, you got all the sphagnum. Okay, it's just like a sponge. It's so moist down there. Okay, this grass is extremely important for maintaining this ecosystem. Look, you just got all the pines, All the baccharis. Oh, there you go. There's a male. Look at how glandular these leaves are. Look at it. Ah! Very acidic soil here, probably. There's that Lyonia again. Okay, most of the Ericaceae, I think all of them love acidic soil. You know, this is not a limestone-based soil right here. This is it's a beigneous. There's the fruits. Little dry capsule that splits open. Very sclerophyllous. Oh my God, yeah, acidic as hell, I bet. Look, there it is again. You get the pines. Pines love the acid soil. You like acid, huh? You like acid jazz? What is it? What is that? What is acid jazz, actually? Is that some kind of psychedelic shit? You know? Hey, you know, I'd rather the old white guys be listening to acid jazz in a garage than, you know, fomenting non-existent conspiracy theories over YouTube videos and, you know, talking a bunch of crazy, angry, racist shit, which is what most of them are. You know, although all the middle-aged white guys, middle and old-aged white guys, especially the ones with the foot in the grave, they've been radicalized, you know? It's too bad. By the madrasa of right-wing media. It's just like a madrasa, just Ray, you know? He was a nice guy. He was a, you know, a sweet old man, your grandpa, and now we can't have him over for Thanksgiving dinner anymore because he starts going on, you know, crazy racist rants and shit, and, you know, talking about the Jews controlling the media, and, you know, he's obsessed about talking about George Soros, and, you know, I mean, it's really sad what happened to him. You know, they need some sort of rehab program for these guys. They're going to give themselves an aneurysm. They get too worked up. You know, they're just, I worry about them. You know, those are supposed to be your golden years. Don't you relax? Instead, you're so mad, arguing with people on Facebook, you know, picking fights with your granddaughter. It's really a tragedy. Anyway, there you go. Get them listening to acid jazz instead. Might have to dose them with some acid, too. I think that's the only way to get them out of that. Probably got a couple of viewers all mad, all cursing, all upset. I'm sorry. Did I upset you? We could still be friends, can't we? Yeah, you just got to keep politics out of it, okay? Just keep politics out of it. Yeah, let's talk about plants, all right? I can't help it. I just love fucking with people too much. I can't help it. Sorry. There you go. Let's look at that baccharis again, huh? Nice segue. Nice change. How tiny those leaves are. Look at that. You got two species endemic to Hispaniola. And remember, most of these plants were probably island hopping, you know, at times the lower sea level. You know, from Florida, okay? From Florida through Cuba, through Haiti, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, to West Indies, down to Venezuela. Make a little S-curve like that. Look at it on Google Terrain Layer next time. You'll see it's a very feasible option. Maybe not a straight land bridge, but certainly island hopping. You know, with the aid of the birds and with the shit. Loving this habitat. That Lyonia and a baccharis are two of the dominant plants, you know, next to the pines and the grasses. Look at this. Now it's just getting weirder. Look, you got a lycophyte down there. See, there's his little sporophylls. There's his sporangia. And he looks like a damn, some sort of weird member of the Cupressaceae with those scale-like leaves. The reason I'm talking like that is because I got one in my mouth I want to show you. You know, just hiding in that Danthonia. There's the inflorescence on that Danthonia. Okay, you haven't seen a lot of inflorescences here on this grass. Look at that. That sound. You know, I wonder what the variation between day and night temperatures is here sometimes. I bet it varies as much as 70 degrees sometimes. You know, as is the case with most neotropical, subtropical, I mean, neotropical, that doesn't matter. Neo-paleotropical, doesn't matter. You know, most subtropical and equatorial highlands, you get a very large temperature gradient, you know, disproportionate between day and night and these high altitude. Shit, go to Mount Kenya, over there by the border with Tanzania. Same thing. It's on the equator, but it's, you know, like 16,000 feet up. You're going to get some very weird plant evolution there. Holy shit. Look at it. At the base of this Bacchus, you got a damn sinkhole. Where the hell does that go to? You got all the lycophytes. There's that lycophyte again. Looking like a little arborvitae branch. The coyote bush. And just the cladonia lichen everywhere. As well as the usnea. Oh, look at that. So much weird shit going on here. Probably got a Galtheria too. Gotta have some more ericaceous bastards in the soil that's acidic. Well, I'm gonna have to head down now. Kind of running out of time. Could have spent a week up here alone, but I was down fucking around in the lowlands, you know. Look how tall that Garrya is over there. They get big. Incredible. Thank God it's preserved. Well, that's all I got for you today. Look, you ain't got any more agave up here. We're too high up. About 8,000 feet. That's all I got for you today. Have a good, what you do me a favor. Have a good rest of your week there. Huh? Wash your hands, wash your ass. Try not to be a prick. What is that? Is that a damn, I can't even tell. Is that one of the tropical mistletoes, or is that a damn, cladonia, or what? God, there's some weird shit going on here. All right, that's all I got. Go fuck yourself. Bye. Oh, yeah, that's one of them tropical mistletoes. See, I just had to pull this branch down just to get some nice money shots. It's looks like a member of the Loranthaceae. I mean, I guess it could be Santalaceae too. I'm not familiar with the tropical ones. Santalales for sure, though, the order of mistletoes. Just growing on this scraggliest pine, which is still alive. But it's only got a couple bunches of needles, not too much. Look at it. That's pretty cool. That's something else. How about that? Can't even see where he's anchored into the plant because there's so much damn usnea on there. Look at it. You'd never know you were in the Dominican Republic. Oh, it gets chilly here at night. Look, feels like the Rockies. You'd have no idea you're on a Caribbean island. They got that podocarpus out there somewhere. Kind of wanted to see that, but you know, I'm running out of time. This shit happens. What are you gonna do? Okay, in the background somewhere you hear cow agony, but right here we got a pretty interesting member of the Melastome. Look, are those guys, are they eating the flowers, or are they pollinating them? That's a nice one, again with that velvet. Notorious texture of that leaf. Let's flip it over. Oh, got the golden velvet under there. See, they got to bring all the workers in here. And there's the work bus. When they're done with the work day, I hope they're fucking paying these people good. You know, but they're probably not. Isn't that the name of the game? See, so many people walking here. I guess that explains why I don't see too many fat asses. Not like America. Fucking everyone's plus size. You know, I think I can count on one hand the number of fat people I've seen. Not that there's anything wrong with being fat, you know. I mean, I'm probably gonna head there myself one day, you know. Be a fat shrinking Italian. So this is the main highway. You know, space is at a premium, as you can see. You got to make sure you don't drive off the end there too, because it drops about 2 feet into the gutter. Kind of hectic driving. Then you just add the normal recklessness with which most Dominicans drive. Shit gets a little hairy, okay? Even for me.